Hi, I'm immigration lawyer John Khosravi, managing attorney of the JQK immigration law firm, helping people from across the world come and live in the United States. Just moments ago, the Supreme Court of the United States issued its final decision on deferred action for childhood arrivals, or DACA. These are people who came to the U.S. as children and have been able to stay here without prosecution with renewable work permits every 2 years. Somewhat of a decision has been made. It's a temporary relief, but we'll see what happens. We're going to discuss more in a second about that, but before moving forward, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and join us and support this community for this channel to get more information just like this. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope this information comes out helpful. I'm immigration lawyer John Khosravi. I practice immigration law in America, headquartered in Los Angeles, but helping people from across the world. Also a professor of immigration law at local law schools and Loyola Law School and Pepperdine Law School in the Los Angeles area. So let's get to it. The Supreme Court made a decision today about deferred action for childhood arrivals. It's kind of a jumbled up decision. It's not going to be satisfying. At most, just to break it down, most what it does is a temporary relief for now until something else happens. They said that they believe that deferred action could be illegal because the government said it is, the executive branch, the president said it is. But when they took the program away, they didn't have a good program for taking it away and explain it well. And the way I explained it right now, which wasn't as clear, is pretty much how they said it as well. And they easily left the door open for the presidential administration of President Trump to just disavow and get rid of deferred action again, just with a better explanation and a better plan to take it away, instead of just stop renewing future DACA work permits and they just do it over a longer period of time. For example, essentially they're saying is if you have a better plan, you could do it. And also it opens the door for taking away the work permits, but letting him have prosecutorial discretion, not be afraid for a period of time of being sent to deportation courts, immigration court for removal. So the long and short of it is temporarily, maybe even for a few days even, DACA prosecution are going to be on halt, but the administration could just as easily pick it up again, restart the process. They'll probably be sued over it. They'll probably go to court, and this whole system will go on, this court stuff, for another year or two until a new decision is made. But the Supreme Court kind of made a non-decision, and potentially it's because of what's going on in the U.S. right now with the protests, with Black Lives Matter. Potentially they didn't want to add oil to the fire because a negative decision would be worse. But essentially, again, the presidential administration could put things forward even now or after elections if President Trump is reelected. The main thing, the only thing that could fix this situation for the young dreamers, this deferred action for child arrival, the students, the young people who are under this law and could be used it, is for Congress to act. So if you are interested in helping these people, you have to contact your local legislator, your senator, your congressperson to say, let's make a fix for these people. They're in a bad situation. They have lives here. That's the only way to fix it, because the court just kicked the can down the road for a short period of time. If this administration decides to right now, they can start the undoing of DACA all over again, or if they're reelected, for sure they'll do it in the second 4 years of this administration. So again, Congress is the only person that can really do something meaningful here. The courts just kick the can down the road for a very temporary period of time from my reading of what this says. So it's not clear if they're going to take away work permits or advanced parole is going to come back. There's a lot of stuff that's not clear here. It's probably going to be left up to the administration's judgment if they're going to separate the prosecutorial discretion, meaning not sending people to immigration court under DACA, but taking away work permits. If they do that, there'll probably be another lawsuit. But again, all this stuff is just kind of boils down to this, that it's not clear. They just kind of push the issue along, and administration could push the issue again, and only Congress could act to fix it, and that's the solution to it. So I thought it was a short way of just breaking down what the issue is. We could go longer breaking down the decision. It's very complicated the way they wrote it, but in essence, that's all it is, temporarily kicking the can down the road. I hope that information helped. Please like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to get notifications for new information, and please join us on TikTok. Immigration Lawyer John is a handle where I have a daily, Monday through Friday, every weekday, live Q&A program, 5 p.m. Pacific, to get more information out to those listeners and to answer general questions that you may have. I wish you all the best. God bless. Bye-bye.